What's your opinion on private equity? So I can see lot of investors are there pouring money into uh,
Industry. So if you look
in,
at, there was a recent report. It went viral on
into
LinkedIn.
startups. Yeah, they are pouring into startups.
Not only into startups. If you look at private equity is not for startups.
Okay,
VCs are for startups
okay,
because startups is venture capital. There's risk, and VCs are willing to take risk. Private equity is typically into companies which are already have an established presence. They are of a certain scale, and that's where to move to the next scale, to the next level, is where private equity comes in. There's a recent report in LinkedIn and across which went viral, which showed that the top 20 healthcare companies in India are all owned by Ps. Okay, you could Apollo, Max, Care, Yeshua, not Yashoda, AIG, Fortis, Narayana, all of them have got a majority private equity owner. So the what you see today, the management are not the actual owners.
okay,
There's a PE fund somewhere. It could be BlackRock, it could be Sequoia, it could be anybody. They are the ones who actually own all of these top 20 companies. So there's a certain fear that now I have put in millions of dollars into this organization to buy a stake, correct? Now I need to get my returns on that, right? Either I get my return by boosting the stock and selling it off, or I get my return in terms of profits. Profits also lead to increased stock market valuation. And how do I get increased profit? By raising the cost of everything. So there's a certain fear that this will lead to increased costs in healthcare. Okay,
okay,
founded, unfounded, I'm not in any position to say that. But we see a similar trend happening across industries, be it in schools. Schools are being bought up by private equity. Okay, you have your Oak Ridge, you have your Shrek. If you look at schools in Hyderabad, schools across, right, they are all being bought up by private equity. If you look at life sciences, our own industry, clinical research, most of the top 20, 30 clinical research companies are all owned by private equity. Okay. Now, how is this going to shape things going forward? I'm not in a position to say, but that's the industry trend as of now, when which these large financial services companies or financial companies are owning various industries. Real estate is the same thing.